Whitney and Chad be in this limo. Chad, what if Simone comes looking for us?
She won't. Don't worry. I'll lock the doors.
Hey. Chad, Simone's right outside the window. If she sees us in here together, it'll kill her. Danny, why does my own mother hate me so much?
She doesn't hate you, okay? Do you, Grace?
No, of course I don't. But I hate what you were trying to do to Charity and Miguel. I'm not doing anything to them. Charity broke up with Miguel, Mom, and all I'm trying to do is keep him close to his child. I really don't see anything wrong with that.
John, will you leave us alone? Okay, this is between Charity and me, and it's got nothing to do with you.
No, I think it does, Miguel. Charity's my cousin, and I don't want to see her hurt.
I don't want to see her hurt either. Charity, would you please just talk to me? I love you. You're the only woman I want to be with. And I know that if we can just talk, we can get past this and we can be together again.
You won't hold the title of Mrs. Julian Crane much longer, Teresita. If what I suspect turns out to be true, you are history. I wonder what Rebecca is up to.
I don't know. I really don't care, Teresa. I can't think about that right now. I'm worried about Luis and Antonio and Sheridan.
So am I, Mama. You know, poor Antonio wants so badly to marry Sheridan, but something keeps happening to stop them.
I know. I'm going back inside. I want to see if Sheridan has decided to restart the wedding ceremony, okay?
Julian Crane.
Julian, what the hell is going on with that wedding? Is Sheridan married to Antonio yet?
I'm afraid I have some bad news, Father. Mrs. Wallace collapsed with a heart attack or something, and they've stopped the wedding.
I know that, you fool. That's why I'm calling. What have you done to hurry things along?
Done? Me? Well, I don't know what I can do.
Are you even aware that Ethan called Luis at the hospital to tell him to get back to the church?
Ethan called Luis?
Yes. He told Luis there was a chance he could get back in time to stop Sheridan from marrying Antonio, so that Luis and Sheridan could be together.
No, they can't. That can't happen.
That's right, Julian. They have to be kept apart, because if Luis marries Sheridan, he'll have access to all the Crane Empire through Sheridan. He could discover our deepest, darkest secrets, Julian. And you could spend the rest of your life in jail.
Sheridan, shall we start the ceremony again?
I don't know, Father.
Antonio, what are we doing?
I'm ready to marry Sheridan, Father. Mijo, but so many of the guests are still outside.
I don't care. I just want to marry Sheridan.
Are you really sure you want to go through with this? I mean, just a minute ago, you were saying that you wish Luis would come and stop the wedding. I know, Gwen.
Father Lonigan, I'm here to stop this wedding. Luis? What's going on? I'm sorry, Antonio, but it's time you knew the truth. Sheridan and I are in love. We're gonna be married.
like my sister. Hello? Who's in there? It's unlocked. I thought you said you locked the door.
I did. I think.
Oh my God. Why can't you just let me be happy, Mom?
Hey, I want you to be happy, but not at the expense of other people's happiness.
What about my happiness? I'm the one who's pregnant and not married, but you'd rather see Miguel with Charity than do the right thing with me. I thought you believed in two-parent families. I thought you believed in family values.
I do.
Not where I'm concerned. For me, it's perfectly all right to be a teenage mother and for my baby to grow up without its father.
Miguel, Charity doesn't want to talk.
Just stay out of this, John, all right?
It's okay, John. I do want to talk to him.
You sure?
Yeah, thank you.
Look, Charity, it was a stupid mistake not to tell you about Kay. But you have to believe me, I thought that I was making love to you, not Kay. I would never betray you like that.
But you did betray me, Miguel. When you weren't honest with me. You didn't trust our love enough to tell me the truth in the first place.
Luis.
I don't understand. What's happening?
We'll explain everything later, Antonio.
We'll try to help you understand.
Hello? What are you thinking about?
Just thinking about Luis. I want to be his wife. I want him to come here and stop this wedding.
Why don't you just stop it yourself? Just do it.
I can't. I can't do it alone.
Who's Luis talking to? He's got that look on his face, that look he gets when he's all caught up in Sheridan. Damn it. I thought I was home free. I thought Antonio and Sheridan would already be married. And that would mean that Luis and I could go ahead and get married. Mother, if you're faking this attack, and I don't get to marry Luis because of it, I will never forgive you. I will make your life a living hell. I swear I will.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that Sheridan and Antonio aren't married yet?
No, but they're down at the altar, and I'm afraid the ceremony could start again any second.
But if I go back there and stop them in time, then Sheridan and I can be together?
I'm sure of it, Luis. Sheridan, she loves you.
Yeah, but when I went to meet her at the judge's office to marry her, she didn't show up.
Look, I don't know what happened there. I can't explain it, but I do know that Sheridan is here now, and she's wishing that you would come and stop this wedding.
She tell you that?
I just know it. I know it for a fact. She wants you to come and get her. Look, buddy, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying I wanted you to have all the information before Antonio marries Sheridan and before you marry Beth.
Okay. Thanks.
What's going on, Luis?
That was Ethan. He said that if I show up, I can stop the wedding and Sheridan and I can be together.
What about Antonio?
Well, Ethan said that if I show up, she won't marry him.
So what are you going to do? But
What am I supposed to do? Luis is going to try to stop the wedding? Is he on his way here?
As far as I know, he's still at the hospital. But I want you to stay alert. Go find Sheridan and convince her to go ahead with the wedding to Antonio.
Yes, right away.
I'll keep you posted on what I find out. God knows you won't find out anything on your own.
Pilar. Hello. Have you seen Sheridan?
She's still inside, Julia.
Thank you, Pilar. Fox, what do you want?
Nothing at the moment.
Good, because you're not getting off the hook for all those gambling debts of yours.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not. I think I'll go talk to my beautiful stepmother. She's pretty hot, isn't she?
Yeah, well, she may be hot, but stay away from her. She's a barracuda.
Well, maybe with you, but with me, she'll be a pussycat. You just don't know how to handle her, Pops.
All right, don't say I didn't warn you. Teresa should be handled like toxic waste. Fox will get burned and cause more trouble, but I can't worry about that. I must find Sheridan.
Kay has got a point. Now, what happened to your family values?
Nothing. Kay is completely manipulating the situation, Sam. It is Charity that Miguel loves.
Oh, and I'm just the dirt under their feet, right? Miguel told me he loved me, Mom. He got me pregnant. You know, I am sick of coming in third or fourth with you. Maybe you love Charity more because Charity's your sister's daughter and your sister's dead, but you know what? I am alive and I am standing right in front of you. And if you don't stop pushing me away, you're gonna lose me too. Forever.
I cannot believe Kay's attitude.
I can't believe yours. No, Kay's right. You're changing all your core beliefs in this situation.
Oh, I am not.
Oh, yes, you are. You know, maybe Kay's right. Maybe you do love Charity more than you love your own daughter.
I'm sorry. I know I was wrong. You'll never know how sorry I am, Charity. But I will do anything to make it up to you so that we can be back together again.
I'm just not sure that we can.
Miguel, there you are. Sorry, I'm interrupting again. I'll just talk to you later, okay?
No, it's all right. Don't go.
But Charity, I really don't want to butt in, so I'll...
You're not. Miguel, go be with Kay. She needs to talk to you about her doctor's appointments.
Okay, we can talk in the morning, okay?
No, this is really important. Maybe after you deal with your responsibilities, then you and I can talk, but right now, Miguel, you need to go be with Kay and the baby.
Liz, who were you talking about earlier? I mean, this man in your life, is it someone here in Harmony?
Yes, it is. He's terrific.
That's great. Why don't you introduce me?
Well, he's not exactly in my life. At least not yet.
How come?
There are problems.
Oh. Well, you know what? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you guys work things out. You know how much I care about you. And I only want the best for you, and I want to see you with someone that's really, really wonderful.
Thank you. And he is, Antonio. He's truly wonderful.
So, what are the problems?
He's married.
Liz. How could you do that? How could you try to break up someone's home like that?
Dr. Russell.
Hey, honey, it's me. How's it going there?
Oh, T.C., I'm so glad you called. I missed you.
I miss you too, sweetheart.
Where's Liz?
Oh, she's with Antonio. They're talking.
Oh, good. So they restart the ceremony?
No, not yet.
You know, I may be able to get to the church in a little while. I'm going to go and check on Miss Wallace now.
Okay, honey, I'll see you soon. I hope.
I hope so. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
You're never going to get T.C., Liz. I don't care what you think.
I can't believe Antonio and Sheridan aren't married. Did Ethan say why?
No. Hey, Hank, I can't believe that Sheridan really wants to be with me. If she does, why wasn't she at the judge's office last night?
I don't know. But you're the one who fell asleep and didn't get to the judge's office on time. What could have made you crash out like that?
I don't know.
I do. I drugged you last night. I stopped you from marrying her last night. How do I stop you from marrying her now?
So, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, Hank. What do you think?
I think you should do what's in your heart. You know you love Sheridan. Don't let this chance to be with her pass you by.
Don't do it, Luis. Don't leave me again. I love you so much.
Hey.
Oh, my God. Chad, look what you've done. This is wonderful. Our own private New Year's Eve celebration. Champagne!
Oh, Lord. So many couples who love each other are being kept apart. Please help Chad and me and all the other couples find happiness.
I do not love Charity more than I love Kay. I just want Kay to do the right thing.
I thought we decided to let Kay, Charity, and Miguel handle this themselves, like adults.
No, actually, Sam, you decided that. And then you had to take a phone call.
Look, Grace, I hate what's happening between us. We used to talk and decide things together. Now, Kay is our daughter, and we should be doing everything we can to help her.
Sam, I am trying to help her. She refuses to see that it's wrong for her to come between Charity and Miguel.
No, what's wrong is that she is pregnant. And you're trying to keep her away from the father of her baby.
Okay, you know what, Sam? We're just going in circles here, and this isn't the place for it. And there's a wedding going on inside.
Fine. We'll discuss this later.
Well, I guess that's my cue to go comfort Sam.
You should take care of Grace.
Finally, I am gonna have Sam,
And you'll get Grace.
I may get Grace, but I'm losing my soul.
Yes? Really? Oh, that is fantastic. Call me ASAP. Oh, your days at the Crane Mansion are numbered, Teresa. You know, you did some really good work at Crane Industries today.
Thank you, Teresa. You know, I always knew that you were a wonderful housekeeper, but I had no idea you raised such brilliant children.
Of course they're brilliant. Excuse me, I need to speak with Father Lonigan.
I don't think your mother approves of me.
No, Mama loves everyone.
Well, I meant what I said. I really do think you're brilliant. And I'm glad I have you as a mentor.
Well, you're a good student. You learn fast. Well, you know, maybe tomorrow I could teach you some new things.
You can teach me whatever you want.
Fox, I told you, stay away from Teresa. I'm not going to let you ruin her life the way you ruin everything else that you touch.
I want to be with Luis more than anything. But Antonio keeps telling me how much it means to him to marry me. It's the only thing keeping him alive.
Sheridan, don't marry Antonio out of pity. You were going to be miserable, and you were going to make him miserable, too. You know, I have to go talk to Ethan for a minute, but whatever you decide, please, I want you to think very carefully about it, okay? Thank you.
Dear, Gwen is right. You should think very carefully about this situation. Your father is watching your every move.
I'm sure he is. I know that you're both terrified of Luis.
Oh, terrified? Hardly, Father. Just doesn't want any more bad publicity.
Bad publicity?
Well, you had several well-publicized disastrous affairs before you met Luis. And then the press had a field day when you failed to marry Luis.
Well, that wasn't my fault. Ivy drove her car into the church.
Well, that is guilt by association.
What?
Look, Father just wants this wedding to go off as smoothly as possible so that tomorrow the Crane name will be gracing the lowly tabloids of the world.
Liz, I don't understand. I mean, how could you be involved with a married man?
Well, Antonio, I didn't say that I was involved with him. You know, but I can see that he is in a really bad relationship. His wife is despicable. She is a liar and a tramp. So I decided that I would be there for him when she breaks his heart. Antonio?
I just don't want you...
What is it? Antonio, what is it? Antonio?
I'm fine. I'm fine, really.
No, you are not fine. You're in pain. Come on, do you want to go to the hospital?
No, I told you I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all. Sheridan, look, Beth and Luis, they're not going to come back, so why don't we just finish our part of the wedding? What do you say?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll come back.
I don't think so. And frankly, right now, I don't care if they do come back, because marrying you, it's going to fulfill all of my dreams. It's going to make every one of my dreams come absolutely true, and I cannot wait until we are husband and wife. Now, please, everyone else is here, and I'm sorry Luis and Beth aren't here, but I want to get married now, okay?
Do it, Sheridan. Go ahead with the ceremony.
All right. Let's start the ceremony again.
Father, let's get this ball rolling, okay?
Please, Luis. Please come and stop this wedding. Don't let me do this.
Sounds to me like you've got a big decision to make, buddy.
Hey, what's going on?
Ethan called, and he thinks I should go back to the church and stop Sheridan and Antonio's wedding.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. I heard this old man talking about this woman he loved and couldn't be with, and he was sitting there mourning the lost years that they could have had together, and made me think of my own situation. I just don't know what to do.
I think I know what you should do. Sheridan loves you, Luis. She loves you Like, I love T.C. and I don't know what I would do if T.C. weren't in my life. You can't let a true love slip away like that without regretting it for the rest of your life.
Please, Louise, don't go back to Sheridan.
Oh, and my Lamaze class starts soon, so you'll need to go with me to that. And after that is,
I don't know where I went wrong with Kay.
I don't think you did, Grace. What concerns me is that Sam isn't listening to you or trying to understand your side of the argument.
Yeah, you're right. He isn't.
I mean, obviously, you have Kay's best interests at heart. Sam should trust that.
Thank you, David. I'm so glad I have you to talk to.
I can't believe the way Grace is treating Kay.
You are absolutely right, Sam. Kay is the victim in all of this. Grace should be worried about making Miguel live up to his responsibilities.
That's what I think. And we always did agree on so many things.
Ethan, I'm puzzled as to why you're so protective over Teresa.
She needs protection when you're around, Fox.
Yo, why don't you just worry about your wife? Okay? Let me worry about my stepmom.
Is there a problem here?
No. There's no problem.
No problem at all, other than your husband has an uncommon bond with Teresa. I don't know, Gwen, if I were you, I'd be a little worried.
Why don't you shut up?
Just don't. It's not even worth it.
yeah, you guys cut it out.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please have a seat. Father Leineken is ready to continue the wedding ceremony.
You lucked out, little brother.
You're the lucky one.
Okay, Fox, let's go sit down, okay?
Should I be worried, Ethan, about you and Teresa?
No. Of course not. You're my wife. I love you.
Antonio, are you sure you're all right? Are you sure you're up to this, mijo?
Yes, once Sheridan and I get married, I will be all right for the rest of my life.
Louise, where are you? This is all your fault. Please, Louise, don't go back to the church. Please don't go.
Go, Louise. Go back to that church and stop that wedding. You and Sheridan belong together.
I agree, man.
Yeah, but what about Beth? I can't just rip out her heart again.
If Beth loves you, she will understand. She wants you to be happy.
No. I want you to be happy with me, Louise.
So what's the story, buddy? You gonna put a stop to that wedding or not?
You're right. You know, if there's one chance in a million that I could be with Sheridan, I gotta take it. I'm going back to that church.
Good, Louise. Just go. Go before it's too late.
I gotta tell Beth.
Luis, I know you want to do the right thing, but there's no time. If you tell Beth, you can miss out on being with Sheridan forever.
You're right. I feel awful about it, but I can't take the time to tell Beth. Look, don't say anything to her, all right? Just let me tell her myself.
We won't say anything. Just go, man.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Oh, Louise. This is your fault. I'm gonna make you pay for this. I will make you pay. I see you. He's running back to Sheridan. You've ruined my life, Mother. I told you I would make you pay. And by God, I will.
All right, I think we can begin again. As I said earlier, I will go right to the core of the ceremony.
Father, if you could do the whole ceremony, please. I'd like to hear every second of the vows.
Very well, Antonio. There is nothing more joyous than the bringing together of two people in love. This wedding is the start of a new life for these two, Antonio and Sheridan. A life that will be filled with hope, with joy, with laughter.
Sorry, Father. Please go on.
Yes?
A life filled with hope, with joy, and with laughter.
That's terrific. I'll send the payment immediately.
But it will also have its share of pain, of sorrow, and of tears.
What are you paying for?
Because any marriage is the bringing together of two individuals.
You are paying for it, but it's well worth it.
Two people who have ideals, who have dreams.
What have I told you? I found a way to get rid
that are
of Teresa.
sometimes met,
Permanently.
sometimes not.
I would say
But with hearts and minds always fixed on each other,
Sheridan will marry Antonio, and I will be rid of
most
Teresa.
fulfilling experience of anyone's life.
Julian Crane.
Julian, how's the wedding going?
They're in the middle of the ceremony as we speak. Things are going swimmingly.
Well, it won't go swimmingly for long. Luis is on his way to the church right now to stop the wedding.
Oh, my God!
I have to get to the church before Sheridan marries Antonio. I have to stop this wedding.
Still not conscious, huh?
No.
Is anything wrong, Beth?
Oh, it's so awful, you know? Seeing Mother hooked up to this machine, all these tubes.
I know, it does. It looks really bad, but you don't have to worry. Your mom's gonna be fine, I promise. Is there anything else that's bothering you, sweetheart? Excuse me. Oh, I've got an emergency to go to, but I'll be back as soon as I can.
Thank you, Doctor. Good doctor is so wrong, Mother. Because you're not going to recover. I'm going to make sure that you don't. Dr. Russell won't make it back in time to save you. So goodbye. You're going to hell.
Please, God, don't let me be too late.
But what am I supposed to do?
Keep Luis out of that church, you idiot. At least until Sheridan and Antonio are married.
Yes, you're right.
Antonio, do you take this woman to be your wife, to live together after God's holy ordinance, to love her, honor her, comfort her, and support her, forsaking all others for as long as you both shall live?
Let's see Luis break through that.
inside.
Julian, what are you...
Oh, forgive the interruption. Pay me no mind. Go on. Go on to ceremony.
Hell, is everything locked?
The windows are secure. There's no way Luis can get in here now.
What? What are you talking about?
Stop!
Luis.
I'll find a way to kill you, Mother. If it's the last thing I did. I'm not gonna let you come between Charity and Miguel. I don't care if you are my daughter.
Isn't it romantic? I mean, Luis crashing in, trying to stop the wedding.